What's up again? So, another question by Angie. She wants to know more about chakras, right? She knows that I meditate a lot, and she wants to know more about chakras. And by no means am I any expert in this. I even took a little bit of notes because I'm working with a holistic doctor recently, and I have learned so much through her about, healing in our body in all different forms, whether it be through crystals, through candles, through homeopathic remedies, through learning the chakras, which I always am learning and growing, that there's energy everywhere. So everywhere around you is energy, not just by the people, in nature. There's energy in this comb, there's energy coming off of this, especially when you comb your hair, energy comes off, right? Oh God, I'm growing my hair out. It's disgusting. But anyway, so let's go through the chakras. So the energy can come out this way, energy is always flowing, or it can be detoxing itself out through, right? So I, in the morning, like to do meditations by manifesting by Dr. Wayne Dyer, and he does it to the sound of ah, because the sound ah is the creation. If you think of any of your creators, right? God, Allah, Buddha, Yahweh, it has that sound. If you think of sex and creation, why does it feel so good? You're saying, ah, God, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's pretty funny. But anyway, so he brings it from your root chakra all the way up to your crown, right? And you're clearing this pathway. So you're going, ah, and on out, right? So why do we need to clear this energy? Because things get stuck in our bodies, right? So any past experiences that we've had, you hold them in certain parts of your body, whether it be in that, in your belly, in your heart, in your shoulders, when you're real angry and tense, so you want to clear these pathways, right? So it's all energy. So I'm going to start with the crown chakra. And like I said, I did take notes because I don't want to misinform anyone. So this is a warm purple color, right? And it is a warm purple color, and it deals with your spirituality, right? Your inner self, this is at your crown and is blocked by your ego attachment. So everybody knows, well, if you don't, get in tune with it, your inner self, who you are on the inside, and you don't want anybody to see it because your ego keeps on getting in the way, right? So we're blocked by this ego. So our inner self, our spirituality, it's blocked because you have this voice in your head that's all judgment. Do a judgment detox every single day, that you don't have judgment on other people, because that's really judgment within yourself. And this will be lifted, that ego, where you can't turn your ego off. You can't turn that voice off. However, you can have the awareness that it's just your ego and you can just let it go. So then the next chakra is your third eye at your brow, right? And this is my favorite. This is your intuition, right? And this is like an indigo color, which is like a purple, which is like a blue purple, right? So it's on the cooler spectrum of that. And it is at your third eye, it's intuition. It is blocked by illusion. So it is blocked by what we tell ourselves, right? So I do want to say that I do burn a candle to this one, our intuition. Indicates of imbalance, our overemphasis on the rational mind, or the reverse, confused, irrational states, high-mindedness, okay? So that's your intuition. You know what it feels like when something feels good, right? And go with that. When that voice in you is telling you that that's not, you can't put human words on it. It's a feeling inside when you're not supposed to do something and you do it anyway, and then you expect different results, right? So go with your intuition. Do life on intuition. I love it. So the next one, I'm laughing because I burn a candle every single day, our throat chakra, right? It's blue, light blue, right? And this deals with communication. And I'm laughing because I communicate with the world every single day. I absolutely love it. However, it does deal, with overexpressing sometimes, how I talk really fast sometimes because I get really excited and I overshare and I don't have a filter, and that makes me, but I burn this every day. It indicates of imbalance, difficulty in expressing oneself, indecisiveness, excessive shyness, which we know I don't have, or the reverse, excessive talking about trivialities, stuttering, fear of being judged, and I struggle in all of that, believe it or not, I am shy sometimes. I do, like when my first event, I just wanted to hide in my hotel room. It would have been so much easier, but I got out of my comfort zone. And when I'm nervous, I talk really fast and I talk a lot and I overshare and I talk about like poop and stuff like that. Okay. So this is your throat, and it is blocked by lies that you tell yourself every day, right? The next one is green, and it's love, and it's your heart chakra, and it's beautiful. And it is blocked by grief. There's certain stages of grief. And when you go through loss and have that grief, then what is the opposite of love? Anger, right? You get angry at someone, and that never feels good in your body. When you treat other people just with love, you'd be amazed at like how much love comes back to you tenfold, from everything, like literally, whether it be animals, nature, like things just going, I don't know, you just have a smile on your face and it's beautiful, I know both sides of it, so that is your heart chakra, and it's blocked by grief. The next one is yellow, and it is your willpower, and it's at your navel. Okay, so it's right there at your navel, and it is blocked by shame. I've had a lot of shame in my life, only speaking through experience, where I have done, I'm sober today, but through alcohol, through letting other things control my life, I've definitely had a lot of shame in my life for doing things when I have mind-altering substances in my body. Okay, so, and I think that like that's just my experience, but think of a time when you did something that you weren't supposed to do or that didn't feel so good, right? And you had a lot of shame around it. So especially if somebody else found out, because then there's that judgment. And that's really us judging ourselves. So the next one is orange. It is our sexuality. It's our sacral chakra. And this is such a touchy subject, right? So it's like funny. It's pleasure. And it is blocked by guilt. Okay, so like we have enjoyment centers in our bodies, and I'm not saying go out and screw everyone, but like sex is viewed in the world, in society, as such a negative thing, when there's a love around it, when all other chakras are connected, there is such a deeper meaning to that, that it's there for a reason, right? So I'll only briefly talk about that one. I don't want to push anybody's buttons. So the next one is red, and it is your root chakra. It is what keeps you grounded. It is your survival, and it is blocked by fear. And this is huge. This is huge within our community, and it is everything in our, I can feel it. It is everything our community has taught me, okay, to let go of fear. Let it go. It doesn't, we create it. Why do they think? False evidence appearing real, right? It is fuck everything and run, okay? We create everything in our life. So when there is fear to get out of your comfort zone and do something, if you don't do it, right, and you know that it's going to benefit your happiness, then you sit in there and you get stuck, and then you are not grounded. So in short, I know this is another long video. In short, like all of our chakras are energy, and when they're all flowing, there's certain days that I can feel it. It's all flowing exactly how it's supposed to be. There's energy going on downstairs. Can you hear my dog barking? She howls like she's a hound dog. She's a Cocker Spaniel. I'm just going to go with it. So all of this energy within us, it flows, and it's meant to be given to other people. So when things are stagnant in your body, that's how you show up in life then, right? And that's the energy that other people are receiving from you. So today, just, I don't know, go out, do something positive, do something good for someone. And like JJ says, do it in the knowingness that no one will ever find out. So that's it for me. Jacqueline Rourke signing off. See ya.